I'm Tom Bell. I'm a W-2 company driver with Cheeseman LLC, and it's time to talk about week number 15, which ended on April the 8th, 2023. Let's talk about it. Coming up. This week I had 2,193 dispatch miles, 2,995 logged miles, 2,997 odometer miles. Again, we're going to have a week with some carryover. My net speed average was 61 miles per hour. Looking at the work days. So far in the month of April, I've worked 6 days and been off 2 on the road. Year to date for 2023, I've worked 72 days, had 16 days of home time and 10 days off while out. It's time to look at my unedited pay statement for pay period number 15. This is the period that ended on April the 8th. The first trip went from Fort Recovery, Ohio to Long Beach, California. Had stops in Phoenix, Arizona and Ontario, California. It paid $1,716 for 2,193 miles or 78.2 cents per mile. In the summary box, I got paid $12 for handling and securement, $85 for hazmat miles, $100 for a 34-hour reset, which is called layover pay, $1,427 for loaded miles, and $90 for stop. Year to date, we are 15 weeks into the year at the time of this pay statement. The gross income is $31,459. The total miles so far is 40,657. That gives an average weekly gross of $2,097 and an average weekly miles of 2,710 miles. Multiplying that by 52 to get the annual estimation, come up with $109,044, 140,920 miles, 77.4 cents per mile. This is where we take a look and see what the hourly compensation works out to. Remember, truck drivers are not paid hourly, so this is just in a comparison. I made $1,716 this week. I worked 53.4 hours. On a regular job, 40 of those hours would have been regular pay, 13.4 would have been time and a half overtime. That calculates to a rate of $28.59 per hour with overtime or $32.14 straight time. Year to date, I've made $31,459.97. I've worked 826 hours. 599 of those hours would have been regular time. 226 of those hours would have been overtime. This is calculated on a per week basis using 40 hours per week. If calculated using the overtime, it would be $33.51 per hour, and on straight pay, it would be $38.10 per hour.
Those of you that have been watching me for a while have heard me say that in today's trucking industry, you need to be looking for culture, home time, equipment, and compensation. In other years, that order was reversed, and in some people's priorities, it may have to be reversed. But it's very important that you look for that culture first, because you could jump to a company that pays more and not be happy. You could go to a company that has good compensation, good home time, has lousy equipment. You're getting pulled into every scale. There's a lot of things you got to look at as you're going and you're making your decisions. We are in an unusual time in our industry. A couple of years ago, anybody could make money in this industry. Everybody and their brother went out and bought a truck. Now a lot of those people are losing their trucks. And as they lose those trucks, they're looking for company jobs again. As they look for company jobs, they're going to find company jobs, and it's kind of like a game of musical chairs. When the music stops, everybody's going to try and have their butt in a seat. Make sure that you do networking and research to try to find the best jobs. That's what I do. I do networking and research, because even if a person can't fit in here at Cheeseman, and many can't, you might not live in the right area, you might not have the job history, you might not have the driving record. There's a lot of reasons why a person can't work for Cheeseman. Biggest one is they don't live in the right area, or we don't have enough trucks. But there are other companies of people that I talk to who have went to these companies, and they show me their pay statements, so I know that they're good companies. Again, networking and research. And I don't get anything if you go to one of those companies. I've been offered it. They say, oh, I'll split the referral with you. My answer is no on that. You should never split your referral. And you don't split your referral with the person you're bringing on. You're changing their life. Now at Cheeseman, when I get somebody and I get a referral, I get a dang good referral bonus. And it's published. It's on the web. It's not hidden. In addition, the person coming on gets $3,000, and it's paid out at 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, and 9 months. Guess when I get my referral bonus? 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The key is changing truck drivers' lives for the better. You don't have to settle for a company with crappy culture, horrible equipment, never let you get home. You know, you're out 3-4 months and then you get to go home and you're only home for a week and then you get back on the road. Are you living for the truck, or are you living to do what you really wanted to do with that money, and that was support your family? Until next time, make sure you're enjoying every day on the road.